So what's up everybody? Welcome back to Taraji Eco Farm. Today we're just going to give you a farm update, show you a few updates that we have on our crops, maybe mention a few things about our animals as well. And I want to show you some very humongous fruits that we are growing at the farm. It actually took me quite by surprise, but stay tuned in and let's get into it. Yesterday we had some slight showers and it was quite windy, but I like that kind of weather because it's not too, it doesn't rain too much, plus it's during the day and it's not too hot. So just the kind of perfect weather for the farm. So I'll get straight into harvesting uh, some of the gooseberries that we have on the farm. So now I've actually fully, oh my, I think I just broke a branch. I've actually fully been integrated into the gooseberry eating team. I come and look for them nowadays on the farm. So every day I'm coming to these plants to find some gooseberries. Initially, I used to find them very, they leave like some weird taste in your mouth. But when you get the very ripe one, I think it's very nice. And I've actually noticed that some of the plants are sweeter than the others. So like these are two plants here that we have, and this one is sweeter than this one. So that's why you can see there are no ripe ones here. They're the ones I've been eating, but we have quite a bit here that we can harvest. By the way, in my mother tongue, we call this Nadi. We call them Nadi. So you can let us know what you call them in your mother tongue. So there's another plant right there. I don't think you'll be able to see it from this angle, so I'll go and harvest there. But before I do that, we have this lettuce, this purple lettuce that we let go to seed. We are planning on harvesting the seeds. They look ready actually. And I'm not sure that this is a hybrid variety. So I'm not sure we'll get the same kind of lettuce plant, but we'll wait and see. Once we harvest the seeds and plant them, we'll see whether we'll get the purple variety of lettuce. So I want to check whether we have some ripe ones here. Actually, find so many on the ground. It looks like the birds have been having a feast. Look, like this one is on the ground. So I just want to show you how it looks like. So this one, you can see it's already split into two. So it looks like it was overripe. So it automatically fell. But let's get one that is good. Oh my. I want to show you one that is, I want to show you one that is ripe. This is what it looks like. So just grab it and you eat it. By the way, what's the importance of gooseberries? You can let us know in the comment section. Yes, so currently we have only this big banana here that is produced fruit. The rest are yet to do that. Just give you a close up on the others. This is also a green banana. This is also a green banana, this one here. And also these ones are green bananas. We do have some uh, plantain here. These are plantain. They are some of the smallest ones that we have. So this one is smaller. We have another plantain over there that's bigger than that one. So that's another plantain that we have. Yeah, but currently only that big banana is producing fruit. I think this year we could actually get, what are they called? Sweet bananas. So we have sweet bananas somewhere uh, down there, yes, at the end of the farm. And we do have, I think, two more on the other bigger farm that we have. So I think sometime this year or early next year, we could actually get some sweet bananas on our farm. Yes, so here we have some of our arrowroot plants. They're doing amazingly well. they will be the next batch. They'll be the next batch of arrowroots that we are going to harvest on the farm. So let me just show you how good they look like. Yes, so look at that. This is the first time we are planting them on this area. And we have, yeah, and we have about, I think, 4 to 5 patches of arrowroots growing at different stages. The most recent one I planted like about a month ago or something. So we stagger the growth, the planting, so that we get to harvest every now and then arrowroots from the farm. I do think we need more arrowroots on the farm, so we'll look for some space, some extra space, and we can plant some more. So this is the bed with the humongous fruits that I wanted to show you. Maybe you had a good guess. Yes, it's strawberries. I noticed about 2, 3 days ago that some of the strawberries on this bed were so huge compared to what we usually get. So just wanted to show you that. And some of them are actually ripe, so we are going to also harvest a few that are ripe. I'm not sure whether we'll get a good number because, as I said, gooseberries and strawberries, we come to the farm when they are ready. If you're passing by the farm, you just take it as a snack. So we'll see what we can get, but I want to show you those humongous fruits. Yes, so let me just show you. This is the very first. This is the very first plant that we had for strawberries on the farm, and this is the second. And the rest, right now we have like over 30 plants that are on the farm. But I want to show you the humongous fruits. This is a new plant. You can see it, it's new. We propagated it from the other plants. I want you to look at that. Look at that. So these are normal size of a strawberry. Look at this. Look at this one. So let's just get this and this one. They are so big. I'm not sure the camera is doing any justice to these strawberries. So they're like 3 or 4 times bigger than the normal strawberries we get. And I want to show you it's not the only one. So let me just put this, let me put them there. So here's another plant. Just look. These are the normal strawberries that we get. Look at that. Massive. Massive strawberry. Massive. And they're usually so sweet. They are very sweet. So look at that massive strawberry. And we have another one here. So I just want to see the size. This is the normal size we get. Organically grown. This is the normal size we get. Then you have these very massive ones. And it's in almost all the plants. So this is another plant that I'm harvesting from. So I've harvested from 2 plants. Massive strawberries. Look, so massive. Yeah, I do think we have another one. This one is not as big, but it's like 2.5 times of the normal one. And it's very ripe. It's very ripe. And then we do have another one here, which is not ripened fully. There it goes. So yeah, you can see we have a lot of strawberries coming up. So many strawberries. A lot of the plants are flowering. Just look, so many strawberries coming up. So many. Look at all these flowers, all these strawberries coming up. Yes, and this just on one bed. We do have other strawberries. Uh, these ones are planted on a raised bed. We have some planted directly on the ground. Is it in or on? Please let me know. It's on the ground. I'll show you that. And then we have just like, I think, 3 plants that we're also trying on another raised bed. We'll see how those ones go. They are still quite small. In fact, let me just show them to you. Show them to you. Yes, these are some of the plants. And you can see, I only planted this one. This is the one I planted. And it's already, wait, maybe I planted this one. And it's already produced this. And it's going to get some roots here. And we'll get another plant. So it's very easy. So I'm going to disconnect these 2 plants. very easy to propagate strawberries. So I'm sure in the next couple of days, this one will already get roots. So it will probably be somewhere there. Yeah, so that's how we get a lot of strawberries on the farm. Let me go to the ones that we planted on the ground and show you what they look like. We have I think currently we have over 30 plants, 30 or so plants. So we'll definitely not lack strawberries on the farm. So let's go and see the others. Yes, so these are the strawberries that I've said that you're planting on the ground. So far we have like 10 plants here. We do have like 3 or 4 plants on some plastic bottles, but we have a very huge space here to plant more strawberries. And what we are doing is we are planting these spring onions in between the strawberries, just so that they'll help us to deter pests, maybe like slugs, snails, from attacking these strawberries. And I can see, man, I don't know, strawberries are just amazing. Look, they've already started producing fruit. So I hope they'll be as big as the ones that we just showed you on the other side. So on this bed, if you remember very well, we had a very big amaranth plant there. So we are rethinking this bed a bit. So we actually uprooted it. I think it had served its time. We planted some amaranth outside the bed. They are quite small. I'll show you that. And so we've cleaned up like half the bed. And this space has a lot of lettuce and a few spring onions. This other side will also clean up and probably plant groundnuts on this other side. So we'll take you along. We'll see how it goes. We've never planted so we never planted groundnuts on the beds, but we'll see how they go. This is the patch of carrots that we are currently harvesting from. I don't need carrots today, but this is the one that we are currently harvesting from. Then we have others at different stages. So we actually don't want to do amaranth on the bed anymore. We've done them outside the bed. Then in the bed, we can plant other crops. Yes, one of the other fruits that we're expecting to harvest very soon is the tree tomato. The red variety is on the upper part of the farm. Then we have this one, which is the yellow variety. We have another tree that is coming up. So I think like half of this tree. We don't know the variety it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be a yellow tree tomato. So let me just show you the fruits and what they look like. Yes, so those are some of the fruits that we have. Look at that. So many fruits from one tree. And then now this is just the yellow tree tomato. We do have some more from the red tree tomato. So this is the bed I showed you. We're also trying sweet strawberries on. So it has the next patch of carrots that you're going to be harvesting from. It has a bit of spinach, which looks like it's being affected by the weather. Then, of course, this beautiful passion fruit that is yet to ripen, and a lot of sweet potatoes. So remember, sorry, not sweet potatoes, a lot of spring onions. Remember, spring onions are some of those things that we have on almost all the beds. And yeah, and the reason for that is sometimes they help to deter pests because of that strong smell. You can let us know if those are some of the ways that you use to deter pests on your farm. So for us, it's spring onions on every bed, and we also use pepper plants on every bed. Yeah, so I'm standing in the middle of this very beautiful plant called hibiscus. So by now you already know that on the farm we've tried a couple of things. We've tried chamomile tea, which we really love, lemongrass, we have rosemary as well, and mint. Then to top it up all, we'll have hibiscus tea for the first time on the farm. And I want to say a big thank you to those of you who've shared how they harvest the hibiscus on their farms. So we'll also try to follow that. So you can see a lot of them are flowering. A lot of them, look at this. So waiting for the flowers to fall off. And then, what's the name of this bird? It has a name. Then when it grows bigger, we are going to harvest the hibiscus and make hibiscus tea for the first time at Taraji Eco Farm. So we're really excited about this one. So we are not sure how big the plants grow because it looks like If it grows bigger, then we may not have spaced them enough, but we'll see as time goes. If the plants grow bigger, then we could just uproot a few. And anyway, because we're going to get more seeds from this plant, we can always plant new ones. So that's not going to be a very big issue for us. Yes, so now on this bed, the smallest bed we have, these are the next sweet potatoes that we are going to be harvesting from the farm. I think they should be ready by end of this month or mid next month. So that's when we'll harvest them. But we expanded the bed a bit. So we have some new sweet potatoes planted there, the purple variety. So we go to taste the purple variety sweet potatoes again. They're so nice. And then they cook faster than the regular sweet potatoes. So we got the the sweet potato vines from one of our friends. He gave them to us, and they're the ones we planted there. Those ones could be like 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks old. But now this one will be harvesting very soon. Yes. So remember those sweet potatoes the orange flesh sweet potatoes that we harvested a couple of months back? Is it weeks? Well, they were from this bed, and they were big, but the taste, it was not for us. Anyway, I showed you the other bed with the sweet potatoes that are almost mature. Then now we have these ones that are also pretty young. It's a mix of the white and the yellow, uh, which is what we've been growing for the longest time. It's a mix of the white and the yellow. So the reason why we planted on the same bed is because we were going to feed the soil anyway. So we fed it with a lot of manure, a lot of compost from our animals. So that's what we've been feeding the soil with. Probably the next time we harvest from here, then I'll do a bit of crop rotation and take it probably to another bed so that we can try something different here. Before we planted sweet potatoes here, I think we had planted beans on this bed. So we do practice crop rotation on our farm. It's one of the things that we do. So as much as we can, we do try to rotate the crops. So just a small update on our goats. You saw we acquired this very big buck, this one here. Okay, so it's one of the biggest goats that I've ever seen. So huge. The other buck that we have is almost at this height, so it's quite small compared to this one. Yeah, so our goats are doing pretty well. Most of them are resting. If you can see them, they are resting. We've we are trying out a new vet just to see how things go. So he came in yesterday and today, and we'll see whether uh, we'll have a better what experience with him. So let's see how it goes. This door next to the back, you can see it there. The door next to the back, they came together and from the same farm. So if you've not watched that video, we'll be sure to link it in this video description so that you can see where we acquired the goats. They came 2 doors and 1 back, very huge ones, galla goats. So you can see where we acquired them. I will link it in this description. Yeah, so that's it for today's video. This is our youngest kid, our first galla goat kid on the farm. It's destroying our mango tree anyway. We hope that you enjoyed the video. Uh, Be sure to leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed the video update. Leave a comment down there. Like, share, and subscribe. And I want to say a very big thank you to all of you who support our channel. So we'll see you on our next video. Bye-bye.